Hey guys, welcome back to Custom Build Studios. Today we are going to build a PC which is more oriented for budget oriented gamers slash editors, which contains a dedicated GPU which is much capable of handling itself in 1080p low to medium settings, and when it comes to editing it can accelerate editing by both CUDA and OpenCL. This build was built around for 36K. For the processor, we are using Ryzen 3 3100. It's a 4-core 8-thread entry-level beast of a chip. For the motherboard, we are using A320M-S2H from Gigabyte. For the RAM, we are using 16GB of 3200MHz CL16 XPGs D30. When it comes to the graphics card, we are using NVIDIA GTX 1050 Ti, specifically Zotac OC Mini, which can handle itself in all games 1080p low to medium settings in 2020. When it comes to the boot drive, we are using Crucial BX500 480GB SSD both as boot and storage device. For the power supply, we are using Antex VP450P and 80+ White certified power supply. The cabinet that we are using here is Ant Esports 130AG, a mid-tower cabinet which has power supply stored and acrylic panel with an RGB strip as well. When it comes to the motherboard part, unbox the motherboard and remove the cooler clips which are installed inside the motherboard for clipping style coolers. For installing the processor, just unbox the processor and lift the processor by its sides. At motherboard, lift the retention arm and insert the processor slowly. Close the retention arm. After that, put the included breath stealth cooler. Note thermal paste is pre-applied, so we don't have to apply here. After that, we have to install the RAM in the first slot of the RAM when counted from the CPU cooler. Now it's time to prepare the cabinet. First, just install the IO shield which is included inside your motherboard. Be careful in this step because it may hurt your hands, because that feels like blade in hand. So it's time to install the motherboard inside the cabinet. Before that, check the standoffs. Slowly insert the motherboard inside the cabinet and align all the holes on the cabinet. After that, insert all the screws that are required for the motherboard to be in place. After the installation of motherboard, let's wire up the circuit. Install 8-pin EPS connector and 24-pin ATX connector. Connect all the SATA connectors that are required for the drives, and also do the front panel stuff, which includes USB, front panel audio and front panel interfacing. Slightly manage the cables using zip ties so it will be easier later. To insert the graphics card, unbox the graphics card and open the first primary PCA clip on your motherboard and insert the graphics card slowly. The build process is complete. Now I'm going for testing process. Usually I test Cinebench R20 and Heaven, but I didn't have time for this. So I played a game and put some other synthetic loads and got the results. The graphics card and processor run extremely cool. They didn't even pick 70s. When it comes to the actual temperatures, CPU reached a maximum of 65 degrees Celsius, and around gaming it was around 55 degrees Celsius. The GPU run really quietly, just peaking around 65 degrees Celsius. The build was really good for the budget. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, like and subscribe. Signing off, this is Kiran from Custom Builds. See you all guys once again. Bye.